Shalom. There is certain basic background information that we need to understand, and especially textual skills to our study of Gemara. This is the fifth shir, and it is going to concentrate on a Rishon named the Rosh. The Rosh was one of our great leaders. He was an Ashkenazi Rishon, and the Rosh, his commentary is found in the back of the Gemara. The Rosh wrote very much concentrated on practical halacha, so he cuts out a lot of the Gemara in his commentary, quotes only some of it, and the Rosh was he lived all over. He actually, at the end of his life, he lived in a Sephardic community. He was actually a rabbi for Sephardim, even though he himself was Ashkenazi. Now, how do we find the Rosh inside of our Gemara? So, if we open up our Gemara, so here's a regular daf of Gemara. And what we're going to do is we're going to flip through all the way through all the pages of the Gemara. And even though our book is fairly large here, the actual book is fairly large, the Rosh, over half the book is merely commentary. The Gemara will end, and if we keep flipping, the Gemara will end at a certain point. And, not yet, here we go, we're getting there. And let me just find the last page of the Gemara. Not so easy looking for it upside down. Okay, here we go. This is the actual last page. You see, here's the last page of the Gemara. And now we begin pages of commentaries. We're going to find the Tosefta first, and then we're going to find the Rosh. Okay, and here's an example of what the Rosh's commentary looks like. You'll know it's the Rosh because on the top of the page, if you look, you see it says Rabbeinu Asher. And that we call him the Rosh, Resh Aleph Shin. Now, how do we navigate our way around the Rosh's commentary? The Rosh's commentary is broken up into Perek, Prakim, and Simonim. The Prakim follow the Prakim of the Gemara. So if you remember, here it says Perek Chi on the top of our Gemara page. So if I want to find the Rosh on Perek Chi, I look inside and I look for the Daf. This is actually going to be looking at the Rosh in Perek Revi. So if you look at the top, it says Perek Revi. So if I was studying a Gemara in the fourth Perek of Pesachim, I look in Perek Revi. Okay, and then what I would look for is, if you look, I'll push this up all the way. So if you look right over here, it'll tell you the actual daf. Right? It says here, if you look, it'll say the daf in brackets, and that tells you what daf you're up to. And then there are simonim in the Rosh. So if you look down here, you see it says Zion. So that's Perek Revi, Siman Zion. Okay, and then that starts off, and then it says V'amar. But Siman Zion is referring to Daf Chaf Beis Amud Aleph in the Rosh. And that's how you find things in the Rosh. It seems a little complicated at the beginning because it lists the Daf and it also lists the Siman. But once you navigate a little and you practice a little, it becomes second nature. Shalom.